My name is Ruby Roth, and this is my video submission for the New Icons Grant for FIGS. I am a nursing professor at State University College at Brockport in their nursing program, and I also work per diem in the cardiac ICU at Strong Memorial Hospital located in Rochester, New York. I've been teaching for a year now. I am currently in my second year of teaching, and I've been a nurse for going on 7 years. I graduated in 2014 with my bachelor's in nursing, and in 2018 I graduated with my master's in nursing education. I hope to make the biggest impact on nursing by preparing and molding the future generations of nursing that are going to be taking over our area, that are going to be caring for new patients. The day-to-day life as a nursing professor this year is definitely extremely different than last year. With COVID, we have a lot more precautions in place, and it is a lot harder to connect with students. We have less face-to-face time and meetings. Our only face-to-face sessions right now are in the clinical setting, which I'm thankful that we have clinical, of course, but it does make it hard sometimes not being able to meet with students one-on-one in a face-to-face session. As an educator, I would love to go back to school and obtain a tertiary degree, a PhD in nursing, and be able to contribute to the nursing field through research. I'd say education is one of my biggest passions, and one of the things that I love to do in the future, obtain a PhD and focus on both education models for students to help promote learning in both the clinical and classroom settings. That's one of my goals in the next 5 to 10 years, to obtain a PhD. Unfortunately, PhD programs are expensive, and ones that pay for you to go to their program are few and far between or very competitive to get into, making it difficult to pursue that actively right now. When I started in nursing, I worked in a medicine floor that really perpetuated the culture of nurses eat their young, unfortunately. I really wanted to change the field of nursing for the better, whether it be a small change within my own unit culture or big changes. After I started precepting at about a year into nursing, I realized that education was a really wonderful way to do that, and something that I really enjoyed doing. I love watching both student nurses and new grads that you're precepting make connections and put things together and really understand what it is that they're doing, or what they learned in school that now they're able to do on a real live patient. It's so exciting. I just love watching it happen. And with that in mind, I felt that one of the best ways to change the culture of nursing, to make an impact, was to help educate that future generation of nurses. I chose a career in healthcare because I love to work with people and I love hearing their stories, and that's probably the most wonderful thing about working with patients, is being able to connect with them. I think that being a nurse really is about being a listener and also being an advocate. The time to really listen to our patients and what it is that they're telling us, or what it is that their issue is that day. The impact I hope to make is help create a generation of nurses within my community and beyond, because I teach and graduate 80 students a year, and I have no idea where all of them are going to end up over the course of their career. So I know that my impact on their journey of becoming a nurse will impact all of their future patients. A couple months ago, we received an email from one of our graduates who was working in Long Island during the COVID pandemic in New York City. And I felt really inspired by what she had to say. She talked about how her education at the school that I work at and within our program had prepared her to be an emergency department nurse in a setting that was so crazy. It's amazing what she had told and described and everything that she had been through. And I knew that based on what we had done, the way that we had prepared her to manage multiple patients at a time, to address concerns, to know when a patient was crashing, all of that preparation that we helped her with to make her successful had now allowed her to touch hundreds upon hundreds of patients' lives.
It's go, 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 go time. Tick, tick, boom.